brand new Remo Doom bag I got. You'll probably see this in some other videos. My name's Diedricksen. I'm going to show you a treehouse we built just this weekend. I'm back in Massachusetts right now, shaving, showered, and other things that begin with S. I run RelaxShacks.com. I'm the author of Humble Homes, Simple Shacks, a design book on tiny houses, tree houses, huts, homeless shelters, and so on and so forth. We have many other videos coming up on houseboats we shot in Boston, a gypsy wagon out of Boston, Airbnb, that's BNB.com for bedandbreakfast.com, Airbnb.com sponsoring some of those. In the meantime, before we get to all those videos down the road, which will be really high budget, cool, actual editions of Tiny Yellow House, this is a tree house we built called the UB30.
There she is. Hey, pipe down, buddy. Let's go get the big guy.
These trails again?
No, it's a natural deer path at this point. There's a lot of
we cleared it.
There's a lot of deer scat, yeah. So I didn't want to get you a lousy card for your birthday or a gift certificate, so I figured I'd do something that you might dig for you and Dawn.
Oh, no way.
So this is for you guys when you come up here for your place, you alone.
Is that the T-Rex or is that a different one?
No, it's a different one. We're calling it the UB30. So happy birthday, 30th, my friend.
Oh, that's cool. It's a half dome. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome. Happy birthday, man. Overlooking the stream and all.
I shouldn't swear. It's on video.
It kind of like it's got this. See the two lanterns in the eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably. I
like an owl.
I gotta add one more support. Yeah, it is kind of like an owl.
Looks like a Pac-Man guy, personally.
Yeah, with fangs. Yeah. I gotta add one more support out front. So just for now, two people in there. We don't want the thing crashing down on video.
I got it.
Yeah, Neil helped quite a bit yesterday. Thank you, man.
Thank you, buddy. That's awesome. The cider was most of the help.
Blue ribbon winning cider. There's the dog drinking from the stream again.
Do you mind if I did like a little landing off of here?
No, I still have to do that. I haven't had time to do the landing. I bought wood for it too.
Did he tell you to come down this way?
No, she found it by accident. She was walking around.
I just came down for a walk.
I was walking in here with materials and I hear a voice in the woods that scared the crud out of me.
Happy 30th. The UB30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This will be completely waterproof, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. A little warm down there, Orzo?
Where's this from?
He's just sitting in the stream.
Is the door open? It's a little wet here.
No, we didn't put the roof on until after the big storm. Neil and I got stuck in the middle of a gigantic rainstorm. So the floor, I had to swab it with one of my sweatshirts and Dawn was scraping pine needles off it.
So you did get work done this weekend. Oh. That's a big
Yeah,
project.
a little bit.
Neil and I put in several hours putting this thing together yesterday.
What's
Chid
this,
was
salad balls? Is
helping
this
out
a
too,
Bob Bennett thing?
Yeah, I got it at like Christmas tree shop, $4 glass bowls with lanterns in each, so at night it's going to look like eyes.
You need a picture out at night. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. People from across that stream, hikers, will think it's some like
Right on the
voodoo chapel.
She's like,
Om Nam Shiba, Om Nam Shiba. By the way, it's a real deal tree fort, no posts. I might add a post though.
that's awesome, dude.
So I know you guys were saying
That's a lot of room, too, so it's a full 8-foot ply.
it's almost 6 by 8.
It's a pretty nice spot for it, too.
Oh, that's why I would say we were talking about where to set it up. I'm like, you gotta have it near the stream.
Salvage window courtesy of Paul LaCivita, the disgruntled neighbor.
Is he coming there?
He gave me a bunch of windows recently. I'm like, oh, I'll certainly use those. No, he's not
like how
coming.
you stacked up those supports and stuff, how it's kind of...
Well, it's all, I couldn't find 4 trees. Initially, I wanted to do 4, so I triangulated things and used 3 with a lot of mid joists as well.
Probably should put some big, giant lag screws in, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna, but I've actually never even seen it from down here yet.
It's a period piece, so we got to do the tribute to Macho Man.
That's right. R.I.P. Here's a shot of the underside. Remember, time was of the essence, so I'm going to reinforce and sister up and double some of these when the weather isn't so awful. Especially this main carrying joist. I'm going to sister it up at least with one other board, if not more. Here's the interior. It's actually, I mean, I'm not going to use the word spacious, but you could sleep 2 people in here easily. You could fit a queen-size mattress in here. A couple funky paintings. My old living room carpet once upon a time. And the whole ceiling. You know, I love the stuff. Poly roofing. Which we just had another massive, massive downpour and a thunderstorm and no leakage. Here's a shot with one of the temporary posts in place. Not sure if I'm going to keep it. And when I put a post in place, it'll be bigger than that one. Right, Orzo? He's in agreement. Here's a kind of a cool see-through side shot. Obviously, you build something like this, you want to put it in the woods where there's lots of conifers and evergreens for the sake of privacy. Or you're strutting your stuff for the world to see. And in the sun, you'd roast. This is a shady area. So at the risk of getting eaten alive by insects, you won't roast to death in terms of solar gain. As I swap my hand in front of the camera, I'm getting eaten alive right now. Here's a close-up of one of those windows made out of a bowl I bought. As I was describing earlier, you can see just how deep these actually are. Which is kind of cool. Of course, you built them again. You don't necessarily have to give them plywood collars. You could just insert them in the actual wall of the structure or the plywood itself. Saving you time, money, hassle, aggravation. Leaving you more time to consume beer. No, not really. No, really. And coming on another trail, here's a shot of our original full cabin in the woods, which we have a whole other full tour video on Tiny Yellow House, like episode 5, something like that. Don't quote me on that. Here's the last thing we're attempting to do, a deck made out of bullnose cedar, framed out with a lot of recycled pressure treated from a deck that was torn down, and that's pretty much all we have time to do this trip up to Vermont. Terrible, terrible, horrendous thunder and rainstorm last night. My brother, his wife, and their kids slept in here. Not a drop got through, which really surprised me, given how monumentally huge this storm was. A lot of natural light again, as you can see. And we're under a grove of a lot of conifers. Just kind of a swampy little stream here, but the sound of it's kind of relaxing, peaceful. And the spin to the final shot with some of the deck built on. These collars here, recycled newspaper printing masters. I think they're made out of aluminum, but just to kind of deter or frustrate porcupines who are murder on plywood. For those of you who haven't seen the other video we put out, the Gotta Get Away Cabin, Make Magazine released it a while back. It's going to be on my channel as well, probably is already. RelaxShacks.com as always for more information. There's multiple dogs frolic in the mud. And 2012, The Lion's Press, my new book, will be out. Humble Homes, Simple Shacks through RelaxShacks.com. So on and so forth. I'm Derek Diedricksen. See you later.